I'm Jopie de Beer. I'm CEO of the JVR Africa Group and Managing Director of JVR Psychometrics in South Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa. And I've got the wonderful privilege to be able to talk to Dr. Stein, who is the CEO and the founder of MHS, the owner and the distributor and the researcher and the entity that applies the EQI in multiple type of contexts. So wonderful to be able to talk to you, and thank you for your time.
Nice to be with you, Jopie.
I'd like to ask you three questions, quite diverse in nature, and I know that they are complex questions, but just to get your immediate response, I'm going to start with a question around entrepreneurship. You've been a most successful entrepreneur, and I believe there's been all kinds of awards around that, building business, building a successful business to the size that you have at the moment. What would you say are the most critical issues for entrepreneurs that may distinguish the successful entrepreneur from the less successful entrepreneur?
Well, there's a few issues that probably make that differentiation. And some of them have to do with mindset. You have to be optimistic in terms of the emotional intelligence side of it. You have to, in spite of, you encounter a lot of challenges along the ways in any business, and you have to be of the belief that you're going to overcome those challenges, whatever they are. That the challenges are generally temporary. You can't take them personal. They're not related to you personally, and they're not permanent, right? That they can be overcome. So that is going to be one big aspect of being successful as an entrepreneur. The other has to do with self-regard. You have to feel confident. You have to feel that I can do this, you know. And again, you're dealing with challenges, and even when there are challenges, you feel you can overcome those challenges. So that has to be a strength of character, a strength of the individual to be able to deal with them. You have to have good stress tolerance, the ability to deal with stressful situations when they come and keep going. And be flexible in today's world. Starting a business, running a business requires flexibility. The world's changing. You have to adapt. You can't stick with the old. When things aren't working, you have to be willing to give them up. You can't get your ego too involved in the business. You have to do what's best for the business, not for your ego. So those are, you know, some of the things that you really have to pay attention to be successful as an entrepreneur.